games. As this is going to be swung away off the top edge, it's maybe going to end up going to the offside somehow. He's kind of caught up with it, hasn't he? And it's going to be seeing the first Nepal fans really start to come to life in the crowd. Driven down the ground and should be driven for 4. Max O'Dowd is going to chase after it, but I think it'll be a chase in vain, and it will get to the rope, and the Nepal fans try with you.
You superstar, you.
Not me. It was such fanaticism, though. Oh! Chopped on. Van Meekeren has the early breakthrough, and Bertel, who is looking to continue to be aggressive in this first power play, has just perished with a slightly loose stroke.
That marker is there. It's so different having to set the marker yourself.
Edged and gone this time. We said it felt a little... That was a really fine sort of... Almost looked a little bit... As the reverse sweep comes out for at least a couple. May get to the rope, actually. Got a good piece of it, Bim Sharkey. It's a good little counter-attack. Extra bounce from Dutt has kind of helped that trophy, putting on multiple occasions through different formats and structures. This is powerfully swept well in front to square. Races to the rope, beats the dive of Michael Levitt. And
not know about it. I don't think players knew about it.
Swept around the corner, swept out towards the rope, but not necessarily with enough pace to get there, as Michael Levitt does enough to save a run. You can just see there, it's a little heavy underfoot, isn't it? Yeah. Been quite a little bit of rain yesterday, and that's affected the outfield a bit slower today.
Yeah, there are a couple of from Van Meekeren making inroads early. Van Meekeren is going to have to do some work in the field now. And they're going to come back as well. And is that close? No, back safely in the end. Yet again, we just see out.
Nepal are starting to really get into this contest, Mel. And Powdle is looking to kick it along. That's an outstanding shot. I think that's going to be 6.
It hasn't been an innings full of boundary shots at all. It's been mostly accumulation, but on this occasion, he just had enough width to slash that ball away with some real power.
Yeah, you're spot on. 7 of the 8 centuries that Nepal have made have been on home soil, just the one away from home. Slashed away and picks the fielder out. Michael Levitt is 2. And Powdle can't believe what he's done. He's done the hard work. He's got to third.
It was extra something.
Powered into the offside. It's a good shot. Only maybe 2 or 3 yards wide of the cover fielder, but it races to the rope. Sandeep Karan or the new man. Cut away, finds the gap expertly. Karan pierces the gap so perfect. As Irie pulls this away and pulls it all the way nearly for 6, but over the head of
the rope.
Dragged down again, pulled away again. This one should be is pumped up. Sharkey dismissal. Probably should have been put away. Top edge and a simple catch for Wesley Bracey.
And fair play to Netherlands for sticking with their...
Cut powerfully. Don't want to bowl there to Arif Sheikh. It's his trademark stroke. Deep in the crease this time. Little tickle of an outside edge. I think he's played for this. Got to give him credit. And he's back live. This one delivered from... Well, he's going to be dismissed. Rattled completely by a remarkable 10 penalty runs that have been given against him. And he's 7.
Down the track.
50 for Arif Sheikh. Very well played again. Particularly big full toss. Well, that's going to help. Not a good delivery. And you can see Karen Casey on fate. Slashed away. Really good batting. Not a good delivery with third up in the circle, and too easy coming finally. Hammered away, all the way, and just over the head of Tate.
Pushing him out.
Bowled him. Great double bluff, the bouncer, and then Kate hit back at Kyle Klein, but he can't get anything on it, and this might get all the way to the rope. Arif Sheikh, that one. Picked up into the leg side, and that's why Arif Sheikh is going to be in amongst the shot of the innings.
I think it is. He did pick it up, enjoy the extra pace of Van Meekeren. You just allow that one to sit up. That's on
balls. It is the short ball, and it's hooked away, and it's hooked away to the bound. Full toss, it's bowled him, and Sheikh wants a no ball. He's not going to get it. It's smashed into the top of middle stump. Umpires had a look at each other. Was this over the waist height of him? Probably not quite. And he's missed out right on middle stump. Delivery of the first innings. Whipped into the leg side by Lamachani. They may as well try and take on the second, but I think Lamachani's going to be run out, well, by a mile. Good selflessness from Lamachani. Attempt.
The only other time.
Levitt picks up the pull shot. It's a shot that he loves. Levitt. Let's pick up the pull shot that Levitt favours and gets it. Goes straight up. Is this going to be the moment for Nandan Yadav? Max O'Dowd's already turned and walked off. Yadav celebrates. There's a bit of extra spice in the celebrations too. And is that way in which he hits. Just a sort of pick up pull shot. Not much of a follow through, not needed. Basic.
That's firmly swept. Is this going to be 4? Yes, it is. But it was in vain in the end.
Worked into the leg side. Restrictions still in place for one more over, and this is turning into a big appeal. He's got it full, he's got it straight, and it is Lamachani who strikes. Looks for the googly, pulled away and pulled for 4. Oh, it was such a good over up to that point, but Lamachani went under.
Hits.
Use of the feet down the track, it goes up into the air. Deep cover comes in, holds on. Jubilant celebrating, making that contribution, looking to go over, long off, doesn't get to the pitch, a little bit of turn on offer, and a good catch.
Yeah, well taken. Spell of bowling.
Picked up and picks the gap. Great use. Googly out of the back of the hand. Has he got his man? Oh, yes, he has again. What a delivery from Sandeep Lamachan. This is pulled and pulled with great conviction and pulled up and just helping himself. Pulled and pulled very convincingly. Just the one bounce, going to race for 4 of the 5 that he's used. Bowled him, and Edwards falls to the sweep. How heavily does that swing the game towards Nepal? And the sweep that he plays really well. Hasn't bounced, it's just kept low. Wickets column will be affected because of the wickets and the pressure, and it's Lamachan to go. Netherlands, well, they're in deep trouble now. 6 down.
Huge trouble with an easy catch in the end.
Press me, lots of pace on offer, but just losing his line. Pulled and pulled very firmly. It's going to go one bounce, as the Dutch will certainly keep on fighting.
Not there, but the kind of cricket we played surprised a lot of people.
Power pull from Noah Kroos. Been a few from Karen KC that have just sat up to be hit today.
Improve the skills of our cricketers. The red ball swings more. There's a lot.
Oh, beautiful drive, and Powdle and Bashir Ahmed almost run around it. I think Rohit Powdle thought it was Bashir running his eye line nicely. And that's going to help as well. That'll race all the way to the rope. The third bound might need
At our own Premier tournaments.
big appeal.
Fantastic.
Gone.
From Kushal Brittel.
And Kushal Brittel has the breakthrough. Got to 15. And the shots are going to come out. Big shots like that one. Outstanding from Roelof van der Merwe. That's gone all the way for 6, I think. Might be just one bounce 4 in stroke, isn't it? This game is not over yet, Mel.
It's certainly not. And with a few more shots like that, or pressure building already.
Pick up shot, and it's a...
Well, unable to get the previous full toss away this time. It's kind of in the slot.
Cut away, straight to the man who holds on, very well judged, and Yadav has his second international wicket on his debut.
What a moment for the young man coming in on debut. It was short, it was wide, tried to get the elevation with the wind, but there was not enough on it. And well, with these Nepal players.
This for Nandan Yadav. He's hit towards Rohit Powdle, who takes the catch, and that's going to be all but that. And what a debut the young man is having. Always right, and Nandan Yadav, Nepal have unearthed a new star here.
Comes back into the bowling. and gets 2 wickets because Rohit Paudel is never going to drop.
Again, this one's powered through the offside. A really good strike. Flies to the rope. The Dutch hanging about. Van Meekeren says this game is not over. Looks for a bit of innovation. That's going to be that. Nepal take a 3rd win from 4 in European conditions. Van Meekeren was trying to hit it with the wind. Arif Sheikh, fittingly, is the one that takes the catch after a career best for him with the bat. The Nepal fans are jubilant. Karen Casey, who's had the most brilliant series, has proved a little too good. A rather remarkable stroke to get out to. Arif Sheikh takes the catch and Nepal win.
Definitely they would love